Hey everybody, it's Professor Powerline, and welcome to my new vlog show. So, I confess, I'm making this relatively impulsively. About 15 minutes ago, I thought, what would be fun? Vlog videos. So, I came downstairs to my basement, and I started recording a vlog video. And about 15 takes later, here we are, because I'm never happy with my work. So, anyway. Yes, this is impulsive, but vlog videos are something I've wanted to do for a very long time, so I figured, it was finally time to try my hand at it. So, for this video, what I want to do is I want to take a moment and talk about, how I'm going to approach these videos, what you can expect to see in them, and then I want to give you guys a little better introduction of who I am, and, kind of who your host is. I'm sorry, I have got a really weird lighting situation right now. It's too dark to turn the lights off, but there's glare everywhere, so I apologize for that. The quality of these videos is never going to be high, that much I promise you, but, I hope you'll find the content at least slightly enjoyable. So, anyway, with that, let's get started. I feel like introductions are probably the best place to start, so allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Professor Powerline. My name is David. I am part of a family of 7. My parents, I have 3 elder brothers and 1 little sister. So, yes, I'm the youngest boy in the family. As if it wasn't completely obvious by the mountain of TVs all around this place, I am an avid video game player. From everything, from Pokemon to Skyrim, Borderlands, Final Fantasy. I play a little bit of COD, not a huge amount, RTS games. You name it, I probably enjoy playing it. I love video games. I love their story. I love the way they let you become a part of the story. I love playing multiplayer. I love games with versatility, let the game become something more. And I really love telling people about video games. It's almost as much fun as playing them, in my mind. Which is why I'm a Let's Player. Which I should mention, it really is my heart. Vlogs I'm just getting started with, and they're kind of an impulsive thing that I'm trying out. I'm excited for them, but I admit my Let's Plays are really where my heart belongs. That's why I have 373 of them to date, spanning over 10 games, completed, I think, ish. From everything from Pokemon to Skyrim on there, and it's all kinds of fun. And I'm not very big. Anyone who's seen my channel knows I'm not extremely successful yet. I've only got a small audience, but I'm okay with that. The rush I get when I get a single like or a single comment is just astronomical. Anyone who's made a YouTube video before knows that. And it's not a feeling I can compare to, so, yeah. So, anyway, enough about my YouTube channel, which, by the way, I do still love. Let's go on to me personally in my life outside of YouTube. Like I said, I'm part of a big family. So, you'll often find me recording in small, secluded places where I think I'll get peace and quiet, because I don't get that a whole lot. While 2 of my brothers are no longer in the house or living with us, and everyone in my family works, myself included, it still is hard time to find peace and quiet to record. So, for that reason, for the most part, I'll be in places like my basement. So, bear with me on that. But yeah, this is where no one really comes down here but me. I could literally restart the slave trade down here and no one would ever notice, so, yeah. I kid. Anyway, outside of video games, like I was saying, I'm a pizza guy, a ginger pizza guy, so yay, there's my social standings in a nutshell. I go to school. For the moment, I'm considering being a math teacher. I don't know for sure yet, but that's what I'm looking like, because I like a lot to be in front of people. I really enjoy teaching and instructing and kind of sharing my thoughts and helping people understand things. Again, more reasons why I'm a Let's Player. And I think math is just taught altogether wrong 9 times out of 10. I've had some great math teachers, and I've had some really horrible math teachers. Currently, in my math class at the college I'm going to right now, I am quite literally tutoring half the classroom. The only reason I'm not tutoring the entire classroom is because in the entire class of 28 people, there are 2 people who get it. Myself and the guy on the other side of the room. I can't remember his name right now. But we literally decided we'd cut the room in half. I would help the students on one half, and he would help the students on the other half. So, yeah, I'm not by any means the smart kid. I don't know a whole lot, but as far as, logical progressions of things and understanding, I think at least I think I'm a little bit above average. Not to probably, I want to say blow my own whistle or toot my own horn. I never could get that phrase straight. But you know what? Kind of irrelevant. So anyway, that's my life at school. It's fun. It's educational. It's a pain, and I do it twice a week. So huzzah! Aside from that, there's my work. Like I said, I'm a pizza guy. I work at a Sbarro's. I'm actually, despite being there only about 6 months, I am the veteran. Aside from one pizza guy who doesn't speak enough English to leave, he's the pizza maker. At least that's my theory why he hasn't left yet, because he's been there like 5 years. And then a prep that's been there. She works in the back and gets all the salads and things done like that. I think she's planning on leaving. But anyway, I've outstayed 3 managers and an entire shift crew change like twice. So I've almost, and I'm trying to become a manager there myself, because I think it's something I could do. I wouldn't mind the pay raise and blah, 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 blah. My success. In my own little sad little world. Yeah, so work's fun. Despite being a pizza guy, I really do like my job. I like the people I work with. I like the customers in the area because they're typically nice. And I just think being nice to people is easy. So for that reason, I really do like my job. I like to interact with people. Again, more reasons why I'm a Let's Player. It's so much fun. I really couldn't go on about it enough. And I'll probably dedicate an entire video to that someday, but it is not this day. So, yeah. As for my life at home, I'm really super close with my little sister, and I spend a lot of time with her. But that's really about it. My brother and I, some days we could not be closer. A lot of days we're at each other's throats, and I get along just swimmingly with my parents. I love my parents to death. If I live to be half the man my father is, I've done well in life. So, yeah, there's really not a whole lot more to it than that. I don't talk to my other brothers too much because one's in Florida, the other's in Missouri. Yeah, that's really about it for that. There's more I could tell you about that, but I don't feel like really now is the place for that, so we'll kind of just move on for now. So why don't we take a moment and we'll look around where I'm at, just because I feel the need to do a little bit more in this video. So I'm in my basement. Like I said before, no one really comes down here. My parents occasionally to work out, and my brother and little sister occasionally come down here to play video games with me. But for the most part, it's really just me. My brother is a gamer as well, but he is a retro Nazi. If it's not made if it was made within the last 10 years, he probably won't play it, or he gives it a really hard time. So, and that's cool. Retro games are fun, but while I like retro games, and Pokemon Yellow was probably my all-time favorite video game, and the first game I ever owned, I really do like the newer stuff a lot. Right here we can see my game collection. Actually, up this top shelf here is my brother's collection. Everything from, PS2 to Wii U and stuff like that. We only got the Wii U very recently, so we don't have a lot of games for it yet. Like 4 right now, I think. No, I guess like 6. Then here's my collection. I've got a lot of really, really good games, and I don't think you can probably read most of those in some random movies I've accumulated. Then we have my Wii U, my 360, my GameCube, PS2, N64, and my capture card that I use for my Let's Plays. It's a Hauppauge 1212 HD PVR. I like it a lot. It does its job. Someone's going to come downstairs and make this really awkward because I just heard the door open. But that's beside the point. I think I scared him off, actually. Sorry, I'm trying to remember to hold the camera up high because it looks really awkward when it's low. But, we'll figure that out. Like I said, I'm a very inexperienced at vlogging, and, yeah, there's that. So, let's see here. Oh, son of a gun, there he is. That's right here is my elder brother.
Hi, whoever this is.
He does not realize I just started vlogging today. My brother here, he is 3 years older than me. His name is Brian. He works at a King Soopers. I am really, really, really close with him. So.
Hi, bloggers who are visiting this said blog page. He's crazy.
Anyway, so that's the scenario. I don't know why he's down here. But anyway, back to what I was doing. There's a lot of little knickknacks in this room that have a really big story behind them. That TV over my shoulder, there's a whole story behind that. That's my brother's ringtone.
Hello?
There's a whole story behind all those TVs over there. And this punching bag here also has a story all its own. For those of you who know my channel better, you probably know what that story is. And then finally over here we have a collection that I'm just recently started. I went to an anime convention just recently, NDK. If any of you were there, leave it in the comments. And I got this right here. It's a sword from Bleach. It's Senborn Sakura, Byakuya Kuchiki's sword from Bleach. One of my favorite bankais in the show, actually. I really wish Bleach had a different approach to a lot of the things it does. I like the show, but I think it's got some issues. So yeah, I collect swords from every convention I've ever gone to, which at the moment is 2, so I don't have a very big collection yet. I hope to improve that in later years, but I'm a poor college kid, so we'll see how that goes. My hair looks absurdly red right now. It's not really that red, it's actually just a light. Normally my hair is almost brown, so, which upsets me because I actually really like being a ginger. It's one of my favorite characteristics about myself. But yeah, I think the last thing I'm going to cover is really how I'm going to be posting more blog episodes. So, will I update these often? I'm going to try, but I work sometimes 40 hours a week, and I always have at least 14 hours of school every week, which isn't a lot, I know, but I do not know why he put that up there. I just don't. But anyway, that's my brother's poster. I'm going to try and update as often as I can. I think I'll guarantee like 2 or 3 episodes a week, maybe. Don't hold me to that. Since these are kind of easy to make and I can just do them on site with my phone, which is how I'm doing them right now. And I'll see how they turn out, but I really have no promises. As for what they'll be about, really just whatever I'm feeling like talking about. If it's about Pokemon or video game news or world news or some, I don't know, something or another, cool. If it's just about my daily life, sorry. If you have something you'd like me to talk about or want to hear my opinions on, I would love to hear that as well. If you have any ideas for this channel in general, that would be great as well because, like I said, Prof Talk is a spin-off channel of Professor Powerline because I wanted to keep Professor Powerline exclusively Let's Plays and I didn't want to clog it up with a lot of other random videos. Prof Talk doesn't have that problem. I made it to be exclusively clogged up with random videos. So if you want to just throw me an idea for what you'd want to see, I'm toying around with the idea of doing reviews and more top 10s, obviously more blogs, you know, just kind of whatever comes to my mind. So, that said, I think I've wasted 12 minutes, 30 seconds of your time so far, and I'll leave you guys alone now. So, I'll try and post another video tomorrow. We'll see what happens, but, you know, no promises. And, congratulations, if you're watching this, it means I remembered my password, because I forgot, and I have not logged on to Prof Talk in a very long time. So that said, oh, you know what, actually, I think I'll do one fun thing here. I occasionally want to throw sneak previews of my Professor Powerline work onto Prof Talk here, so I'm starting a new Let's Play here in a couple of days, and I want you guys to know it's a Pokemon Let's Play. No, it's not X and Y, because I don't have a means of recording that yet. I will someday, but even so, I want to go through the Pokemon games kind of the way Trigger Conroy's done, and that's, you know, generation by generation, building my way up to X and Y. So oh, excuse me. So, yeah. Anyway, so be on the lookout for my new Let's Play. Probably going to start it, maybe Sunday or Saturday, if I get it recorded. I've got plans for Friday, so that's my only day off, so I may not get it recorded after all. But we'll see what happens. There's my little sneak preview. Until then, I'll use the same outro I use on Professor Powerline, and that's I'll see you all next time.